Hi, it's Jochen, the online agent here. In this section, I'm going to show you now how we generate new campaigns for retargeting purposes. In the previous section, we have seen how to create the audiences for that already. If you haven't, then please go back and watch and generate your audience. If you create a new retargeting campaign, remember what I told you in the previous module. Doesn't make any sense to generate a search campaign, right? Because people search, that's almost our initial search. They're not gonna search. What we want to do is now display our ad to them if they're on some other website, property portal website, or watching a YouTube video that is relevant to us. Then we can display our ad to them, say, hey, you looked at our website before, but you didn't take action, and remind them. And maybe the second time around, this time they will go to the website and submit their contact details to you. We're gonna create a display campaign for remarketing purposes here. We can also do a video one. So as always, I'm going to go to ClickFunnels and copy my URL so I don't have to type it or make typo. Put it in here. Setting up a display campaign, I have shown you in a different module already. This is pretty much the same or very similar. I just do it relatively quickly here. If you don't know how to do it, then please watch that particular section again. I'm going to give it some name by which I can recognize it. And as always, I do not like the waste money Google conversion bidding strategies. So I'm going to change it to, and remember, manual CPC and not enhanced, because then it's not manual anymore. Then it will automate it as well. So enter your budget, whatever you want to allocate for it. For retargeting, you can set a lower budget because it's more specific. You have a narrow audience and this shouldn't cost so much. Google will estimate something for you. Then we can create our ad groups. We need only one here. And now remember, we have created the audience earlier on. So we're going to select that landmark, website visitors, audience we have created in the previous step. In case it doesn't appear here, you can still go to browse and how they interacted with your business before, website visitors, and you can also grab it from here in case it doesn't appear over here. Of course, you can also remarket to your entire audience from all the different websites, but then it's a different ad text. So I'm not gonna do that. I specifically focus on landmark website visitors, people who have visited my website before, and only those, which will be reflected in the text then obviously. There's no right or wrong, you need to know then what your keyword costs. Then we're gonna create our ad. This is the same like before when we created a new display campaign. But the difference is here now that now we know these people already visit our website before. So they're not totally cold audience anymore. They're sort of a bit warm audience. They've Googled before. That's why they came to the website. They see the website before, but for some reason they did not take action. So that's what we're going to focus on when we write the copy, the text. The technicality, the process is exactly the same like for any normal initial display campaign. But the difference here is really now in the ad copy and potentially also the creative, the image. So just something catchy up front here on top. Also get the right angle, the right spin on it to encourage people to take action now, to submit their contact. This is easier now because they already went to your website before, because they had some interest, that's why they went there. And that's what we gotta target specifically on right now and write it into your copy. And same thing as in the initial display or any campaign really, yeah, make sure your ad is good and Google will tell you whether these images, headlines, descriptions are good enough or not until you are at excellent. Over here we'll give you the preview. So I'm going to choose my image here. So as before, if you already have assets, you can grab it from here. You can upload your own pictures or get them from your website. So your chosen picture, I take this one. Why? Because it has a family inside and the view from the landmark out of the window behind them. So this always seems to appeal to a lot of people. Then for the headline, you have a limitation of 30 characters. Just get something attention grabbing, right? It makes them notice the ad. For example, like forgot something, visited, but did not, to awaken a little bit of curiosity. Time runs out, preview now. Just something to get their attention first. And then down here in the longer headline, you have a bit more space to explain what you want them to do, motivate them to take action, to contact you now under the presumption that you know that they visited your website before already. So it's a little bit different spin and a little bit different angle. The business name is the landmark. Just fill up to 5 is ideal. Think of 5 good angles and then create the campaign. We're done. And because this is now a very small audience, you won't be spending a lot of money, but you have a warmer audience that is more likely to take action, and that's why retargeting is so useful. I'll see you in the next section.